There are islands blessed by the sun where people would rather dance than walk and are as apt to sing as talk. These islands are not far. Come aboard the ORIANA and we will take you there. Our ship's prow speeds southward toward Mexico and the Caribbean. Her stack a trim skyscraper. On the bridge, keen eyes read the sky's signposts. The course is plotted. The captain scans the happy future. The helmsman steers toward it. The passengers do their part, and jolly well done too. These honeymooners obviously are getting along swimmingly. The deck athletes warm up. Mare Nostrum, our sea. The ship speaks her name. A steward's work is never done, but he enjoys it. All over the ship, the ladies, God bless them, prepare for a gracious evening. Starting with the captain's cocktail party. The captain obviously enjoys it as much as anybody. Cheers! It's new lang syne for many. Sea air is the sworn enemy of diets. Let's drink to that. There will be an evening of dancing ahead. We must be well fortified. The coming country's flag goes up, accompanied by the P&O house flag. Mexico salud. On the bridge, the course is set for the first landfall, Puerto Vallarta. Boats away, not a moment to waste. Another world, more picturesque than a laundromat, surely. Richard Burton and Elizabeth Taylor's favorite home. Guadalupe Cathedral is the town's soul. The town's life goes on as usual despite our intrusion. Our ship attends, beautiful and secure. A few miles south of town, the high-rise hotel has a bar in the swimming pool. La Dolce Vallata. The ocean is a few cha-cha-chas away. Homeward bound, to our home, the ship. Ah, she is beautiful waiting there. A familiar face. We're away. Adios, Vallata. Next day, a calypso band by the pool sings its siren song about what's ahead. Ah, Matilda. I knew her well. A beautiful way to dress for lunch. And quite in order. Goodbye, Pacific. Shortly after dawn, we enter the Panama Canal, leaving its entrance, Balboa. A mechanical mule draws us along into the first lock. It's a very tight fit, but it takes only 7 minutes to lift the ORIANA to the next level. How goes it with the Union, Jack? A privileged view of Panama from the lookout bar. We are not strangers at this gate. The ORIANA is familiar here. There's much to see, like nothing you've ever seen before. The shore is lush and close as the ship glides toward the Atlantic. Now, for the inner man, a lavish buffet on deck. The last course is a siesta in the kind sun. Our ship goes on through tranquil lakes while railside passengers watch her progress. Now we're in the last lock, which opens to the Atlantic approach. P&O's shore excursion staff does a land office business. Arrangements are quickly made to suit the passengers' tastes at all the ports ahead. Another flag salute, to Venezuela this time. La Guerra welcomes us to South America. West to Caracas, we find a city of contrasts, modern and antique. A little boy and the inevitable pigeons transit Bolivar Square. A spectacular city is all around us, with its monuments, statues, parks, and colorful structures. Hasta la vista, we're on our way again. South America lies behind us. Our ship cleaves the blue water towards our first Caribbean island. Limbo now, a pleasant kind. A professional shows how it's done. That pole is only 13 inches above the deck. Passengers give it a go with varying degrees of success. Oh well, let's do our own thing. Now St. Thomas, the shopper's paradise, and a beautiful island as well. Our ship adds her bit of beauty to the skyline. After sampling the scenery, it's shopping time. Liquor is cheaper than you can imagine, and each passenger can take home 5/5 of the world's best brand of spirits for less than $30. Among other bargains are jewelry, clothing, perfume, watches and cameras. But let us go down to the sea again, the sea and the open sky. Among us are sea watchers, girl watchers, swimmers, and readers. Tea is served at 4 in the Princess Room, against a background of music and friendly conversation. It's all in the cards. The next lovely stop along our route, Barbados. Just beyond the gangway, it begins. The city, the countryside, its citizens. This ancient windmill once aided in sugar production. Meanwhile, at one of Barbados' incomparable beaches, it's goodbye to girdles and other uptight feelings. Enjoy, enjoy. Limbo again. This time, Barbados Hilton style. And now we near Barbados' neighbor, Curaçao. She is Dutch and delightful, but somewhat dicey to approach by sea. The entryway is very narrow. An hotel here is the only one in the world insured against ship damage. This is Willemstad, capital of Curaçao. Its buildings are unique reminders of some in Holland. Its cafes are European style. The boat markets from Venezuela, more typical of the surrounding area. It's carnival time. The streets overflow with color, graceful movement and sound. It's sad to leave this, but the best of all ports of call is just ahead, the open sea. The helmsman is on stage again. Party time. Now it's an overture to Old Lang Syne. Homeward bound. Well met. Pasadena talks nostalgically to Oakland. Vancouver chats with San Fernando. The Panama Canal, even better the second time around. Another chance to shop in Cristobal. And this time, we'll stop in Acapulco. The city, garlanded with palm trees, awaits us. We go ashore to see the wonders of this famous city. We've heard of the cliff divers and not believed it. Now we believe. Some of the world's finest beaches are nearby, and they stretch for miles in both directions. The town's artisans specialize in pottery and straw products. We must make for home, but we shall never forget. Meanwhile, an ex-eater jogs the vast decks. And jogs, and jogs, and jogs, and jogs. Can he maintain the pace? Fat chance. Top-level conference. The future consults the present. Tomorrow holds infinite promise for the sea, the ships, and the people who sail upon it.